Some of you know me as the coach on wheels because I have a YouTube channel where I coach while riding on my motorcycle. Check it out, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications. As a business and executive coach, I help business owners, leaders, and teams grow, and I achieve their goals through business re-education, coaching, mentoring, and business advisory. My mission is to help businesses and leaders grow. By the way, we would love to hear from you in real time during our show. If you are a returning listener, welcome. And if you are listening to a recording, you can always connect and interact with us on social media or by using the IBGR app for Android and iOS. Just download the app and you will be able to listen to current programming, on demand podcasts, read the show notes, and stay current on IBGR news and connect with us on air. Take IBGR with you wherever you go. So if you are a first-time listener, welcome. And if you are a returning listener, welcome back. In this Buying Customers episode, it's actually episode 2 of season 4, we are going to talk about your positive yes attitude in sales and generally in life. You can reach our website at ibgr.network and download this show notes. Always, we will be providing an action plan for you at the end that you can implement immediately. The premise for today is that nobody can change your attitude, but you can set an atmosphere so that you can change it yourself. Today is about insight and awareness, but you have to take the actions every day, practice, assess, and derive a game plan and follow through towards your journey to positive attitude. Once you make the right choices and create the right responses, you will be on the road to create first a positive attitude, then a yes, go getter attitude. But where does positive attitude comes from? Well, it comes from within. Attitude has nothing to do with what happens to you. It's what you do with and how you react to what happens to you. It comes from your ability to process things in a positive way. Let me tell you the story of Joey Evans, who I met back home when he was sharing his life experience with a group of adventure trail ride bikers, including myself. Joey completed several marathons, hiked the Fish River Canyon and the other trails, finished the Roof of Africa Enduro on his motorcycle, raced the Botswana Desert 1000. He had ridden his dirt bike throughout South Africa, as well as Mozambique, Swaziland, Lesotho, Morocco, Bolivia, Argentina, Paraguay, etc. Joey had a dream to participate in Dakar Rally, a race considered to be the toughest off-road race in the world. But his dream was shattered when in 2007, during a local motorcycle race, he sustained serious injuries, crushing his spinal cord and leaving him paralyzed from just below the waist. Doctors said he had a 10% chance to walk again. His dream to race in the Dakar was now a far-fetched fantasy. Not for Joey, however. On 2 January 2017, and after 10 years of tough challenges, successes, and lessons learned, he lined up as a competitor at the start of Dakar Rally in Asuncion, Paraguay. 13 days and an exhausting 9,000 kilometers later, he achieved his dream and became the only South African to finish 2017 Dakar Rally on a motorbike. I was lucky to have met Joey twice when he came to Lebanon. On his second trip, he even took me and the guys to off-road training. Amazing guy, my hero. Joey's motto in life is, you didn't come this far to only come this far. See, for Joey, it is not about the things that happened to him. He did not fall into playing the role of the victim. He challenged all odds and responded in a positive way, a positive yes way. Positive yes attitude is a go-getter attitude. It's a mindset to make everything possible. But how to apply it in sales? Let me ask you this. What were the top 5 challenges or problems you faced last year? Of course, everybody faced a hell of a 2020 year, but how have you overcome them? and what made things happen to you. The good news is the more you work on your positive attitude, the more you become less vulnerable to the negative. Instinct only applies to the negative. Positive attitude comes from your own thought process combined with your determination to remain positive. It isn't easy to remain there, but it is worth it. When you finished a race triumphant, or finished a difficult task, or got that raise, or that bonus, or you completed that big project, you screamed yes, right? This is because it's easier to visualize yes than positive. Nobody screams positive. The yes attitude starts by picturing in your mind your next successful achievement. Positive attitude has been preached ever since the Bible. Every major philosopher has preached the virtue of positive thoughts, positive actions, and attitude for centuries. Millions of words have been written about the subject. You can read as much as you want, but until you decide you want to become a positive person, your attitude won't be. What's the definition now of a positive person? A positive person is a person who thinks positive, acts positive, and speaks positive, both proactively and reactively. So what's new then? Well, today is about your opportunity to begin your dedication to your attitude. See, it's a process, it's a dedication, not an instance or a circumstance. When you equip yourself with positive, you will start to feel better about yourself, about your family, friends, co-workers, job, career, and your life. You will see choices more clearly, and you will create an attraction both from people and luck that will never go away. All it takes is an aha moment and new way of thinking. Grab that moment and expose yourself to it and practice it until you get it. Positive attitude is a blessing, one you give to yourself. The simple definition of a positive attitude is the way you dedicate yourself to the way you think. Interestingly, though, it's also the definition of negative attitude. The more complex definition is how you choose to dedicate yourself to the way you think, how you choose to dedicate yourself to being positive, and how you choose to dedicate yourself to react in a positive way. And you have to be consistent, not some of the time, but all the time. My quick tips here are: don't participate in pity parties. Don't leave a situation angry or upset. You cannot take back words of hatred, so count to 10. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to what happens to you that matters. Everyone is born happy, but it takes years to figure that out. Positive attitude doesn't just happen, you make it happen. You acquired positive or negative over time with your family, your friends, your associations, your life experiences. All the attributes are already inside of you. However, attitude is a choice, not a circumstance. Do you have a positive attitude? How much of your success is dependent on positive attitude? Have you read a book about attitude lately? Have you taken a course in it? Only 1% have it. Are you in that percentile? How important is positive attitude towards your career success? Are you watching the news daily to keep current? This is the definition of staying positive. All political news is negative. Constant exposure to daily negative news can't possibly have a positive impact on your life. The internet can give you all the headlines in 1 minute. That will free your time to do better things, like building your positive attitude. 1 hour of news a day equals 15 full 24-hour days of negative every year. Are you affecting the news, or does the news affect you? Are you making money watching the news? Then watch the news. We are now going to take a 2 minutes break. And when we return, we will continue with the positive yes attitude in sales. If you are looking for more one-on-one help to grow your business, check out our website directory of vetted professionals in all 4 of our market segments. Go to ibgr.network, the Home tab, then to the Us tab, then choose your market segment. Then select a host and begin the discussion with that host. After the break, we will talk about what keeps you positive, what keeps you negative, what are the positive busters, and how to bust those busters. And don't forget to download the show note at ibgr.network, where you can follow with an action plan at the end. I promise you, if you do this game plan, you will start your journey to become positive. You have been listening to Buying Customers, and today is about the positive yes attitude in sales on IBGR Network. I'm Gaby Awad, and we will be back after a short break. We are back, and you are listening to IBGR.network. I am your host, business and executive coach, Gaby Awad. In this episode of our Buying Customers, we are discussing the importance of having a positive yes attitude in business and in sales specifically. You can go to our website at ibgr.network and download the show notes. Reality check. Arguments are negative, and negative occurrences block positive and creative thoughts. They take more energy. That's why at the end of an argument, you'll be tired. But negative people are worse than negative occurrences. The argument is finished in 10 minutes, but that person may hang out for years. I like here to read a tweet from Warren Buffett that I came across back in 2018. He tweeted, "Surround yourself with people that push you to do and be better. No drama or negativity, just higher goals and higher motivation. Good times and positive energy. No jealousy or hate, simply bringing out the absolute best in each other." In business, most people focus on what can't be done rather than on what can be done. Then we go into below the line thinking mode. We start putting blames, excuses, and reasons to fail. On the job, in your career, these are the 8 things that you should do. 1. Stop blaming circumstances for your situation. 2. Stop blaming other people for your situation. 3. Know your stakeholders better. These include your manager, coworkers, clients, suppliers, etc. 4. Turn obstacles into opportunities. 5. Know where you are and where you should be. 6. Work on your skills every day. Become solution-oriented. 7. 8. Think before talking and count to 10. See, you can change your attitude from negative to positive just by changing the way you think. Beware though of the negative senses that can affect your attitude. We all carry them, but every negative sense has a counterbalancing positive sense to replace it. Take a piece of paper, and now, for example, and write down on one column these negative senses: fear, nervousness, rejection, justification, self-doubt, uncertainty, I am unlucky. Now rate yourself from 1 to 10 against each of the 7 negative senses. Now let's do the same for the positive senses. And these are confidence, positive anticipation, determination, achievement, winning, I'm certain, good fortune. Go ahead and rate yourself from 1 to 10 on the positive counterbalancing senses. Now go back and reconcile each positive sense with its counterbalancing sense, and be aware of the gap while at it. In this evaluation, there was no one sense you didn't already know, but now you know the gap. As you transfer your thoughts from understanding and awareness and application, you breach this gap. After that, you should seek to improve on a daily basis. Reading, for example. Reading is fundamental to attitude self-awareness. Read 2 pages a day. An apple a day keeps the negative away, not 7 apples on Sunday. Amazing apples to start digesting every day are The Little Gold Book of Yes Attitude by Jeffrey Gitton, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. Amazing apples. Go to ibgr.network and download the show notes for these jewels. What determines effective communication, and how does it affect your attitude in sales? Well, your ability to listen is 30%. Your ability to respond is 20%, and your attitude is 50% of the game. What determines effective stakeholder management? Same as above, because stakeholder management is about communicating properly. If half of your success is determined by your positive attitude, what are you doing about it? But the plot thickens. People fail on the job due to 15% due to poor verbal and written communication skills. 20% fail because of improper training and poor job skills. 15% because of poor or problematic boss or management. And 50% due to attitude. See, people are hired on skills, fired on attitude. You can succeed more if you change 50% of the way you think. That was an aha moment for me. See, people are hired for skills and fired on attitude, and now this becomes an attitude for me whenever I'm hiring someone on behalf of a client of mine. Have you watched The Hunger Games, the movie? In business, negative attitude is closely related to hunger. Poor attitude leads to poor communication. Poor communication leads to poor service. Poor service leads to no customers. No customers equals no company. No company equals no job for you. And no job leads to no money and no food. See, the Hunger Games. On the other hand, in business, your positive attitude is related to your success directly. Positive thoughts leads to positive attitude. Positive attitude leads to better communication. Better communication leads to great customer service. Great customer service leads to loyal customers. Loyal customers lead to successful business. A successful business leads to a profitable business, and a profitable business leads to your paycheck, and your paycheck leads to your lifestyle and success. See, my formula for success is attitude multiplied by achievements plus work plus planning plus actions equals success. Attitude is a multiplier. It is a compounded effect. It's not enough to do things. You have to do things with the right attitude. Negative thoughts and feelings, however, can affect you hard in this process. They drain your energy. They block positive thoughts. They cause stress, worry, illness sometimes. They block the creative thought process. They cause errors, they reduce productivity, they cause anger, they affect the way you listen and communicate to and with others, and they take the fun out of your career or life. Have you seen another movie, The Ghostbusters? Well, in life, we have also positive attitude busters. These are things like someone has done me wrong. I need more money than I have. Outside influences are affecting me. Outside pressures are affecting me. I have bad luck. I don't like where I live. I don't like my spouse. I don't like my boss. I don't like my coworkers. I don't like my job. I don't like myself. These occur because you let them occur. Positive attitude busters fall under two main categories: things and people. Most negative energy comes from the outside. Your thoughts and actions and how you react to those things and people determines if you have a negative or positive attitude. We are now going to take a short 2 minutes break. When we return, we will continue with the positive things that can bust attitude busters. Now, we are going to think about solutions in segment 3 of today's show. But let's get social on the new IBGR International Business Growth Radio app. You can chat with our mentoring groups in the chat tab or interact in the app social group. You have been listening to Buying Customers on IBGR Network. I am Gaby Awad, and we will be back after a short break. We are back, and you are listening to the IBGR.network buying customers. We are more than a radio station, we are a network, and I am your host, Gaby Awad. In this episode of Buying Customers, we are discussing the importance of having a positive yes attitude in sales and in business. Go to our website at ibgr.network and download the show notes. Before the break, we mentioned some positive attitude busters. Let's now attack them with positive things that bust those attitude busters. Look at material things as replaceable things. Look at anything funny. Listen, watch anything funny. Sit with funny people. Personal meditation. Take a walk. Personal positive self-talk is always amazing. Help others without expectations. Do random acts of kindness. Small daily successes, achievements. Hang around positive people. Anything inspirational, anything motivational that you can put your hands on. Killing people with kindness. Most things educational will give you this vitamin of positive. Something you do with passion. Talk to a child. Walk the dogs. You know, being aware of your attitude is the cornerstone that will lead you to taking action towards positive attitude. First, attitude awareness of yourself. You have to get this awareness of yourself. You have to be selfish in a positive way. Set your own attitude first, like on an airplane. Then, attitude awareness of others. What's your attitude when you describe a person in their presence and in their absence? If you have nothing good to say about someone, say nothing. 3. Attitude awareness of things. How many of your possessions brought you long-term happiness? These are short-term gratifications. Now, you can click and buy things, but don't you wish you can click and learn things? Click and have a better attitude? 4. Beware and be aware. Your attitude will be tested every day. Anybody can have a great attitude on a great day, but the determination of your attitude is where you can have a great attitude right after a bad event. Right off the bat, these are the things you can do right now. Be nice. Be kind. Smile. Make friends. Say nice things. Praise others. Take responsibility. Be proud of your work. Be proud of your accomplishments, but not to others, but to yourself. Don't worry, be happy. Substitute the word sorry with the word thank you. When your manager yell at you or blame you, don't blame somebody else or pass the monkey or say I'm sorry. Instead, express your attitude and apology in a form of self-confidence and a positive action. Say something like, thank you, I appreciate you brought that to my attention. Now that I know about it, I can fix it right away. Or, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I was wondering if you could tell me how this came about so I can formulate an immediate solution. See, it's how you react to the things that happens to you. It takes courage, humility, and discipline. You become what you talk about every day. Your words reflect your attitude, and your attitude perception is all in the first few words that you use in sales, in career, in life. This is where yes attitude begins to take over. Amazing words to keep you or positive or to enrich your lexicon are great. No problem. That's my favorite challenge. I think we can solve this. I'm sure there's a way. I think I can help. Consider it done. But if you want to start making attitude changes, start taking attitude actions. Think negative or think positive is a choice and a process. Positive thinking is a learned self-discipline that must be studied and practiced every day. To achieve positive attitude, you must take physical, verbal, and mental actions. These are the steps that you should be in your action plan towards positive action. 1. Admit it's no one's fault but yours. The opposite of blame is responsibility. 2. Understand you always have or had a choice. 3. If you think it's okay, it is. If you think it's not okay, it's not. So your thoughts direct your attitude. Change your thought pattern. 4. Invest your time, don't just spend it. 5. Study the thoughts and writings of positive people, a little each day. 6. Attend seminars and take courses. 7. Check your language gauge. 8. Avoid confrontational and negative words. 9. Say why you like things and why you like people, not why you don't like them. 10. Help others without counting or without expectations. 11. Think about your winning and losing words and phrases. Think about your mood and your mood swings. Are you the head of the complaint department and the chief complainer in your company? 14. Celebrate victory and celebrate defeat. 15. Visit the children's hospital or help someone less fortunate than you. How minute is your problem compared to theirs? 16. Count your blessings every day. 17. Read and study. Listen to self-audiobooks and invest time doing that. 18. Mastermind. Attract your friends, your colleagues from business to your house once a week and create new ideas and action plans. Invite them. 19. Compute. This including writing, planning, learning, and interneting. Do some of these and watch your world change. Take an hour a day and convert it into actionable learning for yourself, job, business, friends, family. Pick something you love and do it for an hour a day for a year. Move the TV remote to a remote location. Begin reading about and for the benefit of the most important person in the world. That's you. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier and read and write about positive thoughts and positive actions. Talk about what you learned. Act on what you learned. It's rather simple. Do that every day for 1 year, and I promise you, you will have the habit of positive forever. The main reason people rain on your parade is because they don't have a parade of their own. There are two things that affect your positive and negative attitude. These are environments and associations. Think about where you work, where you live, you hang out. Those are environments. Think about the people in your life, family, spouse, friends, co-workers, professional connections, etc. Those are your associations. Environments and associations shape your daily attitude and long-term success than any other elements in your life. How can you influence, convert them, and if not, change them? Part ways with positive words. Say, you might be right. I'll keep you posted with my progress. Be cool and lead by example. If you tell people what you are going to do it full force, full throttle. Change your environment. Find places where success is occurring and invest your time there. Hang around successful people, not people who drain you down. People who inspire you and inform you. People who educate and encourage you and grow you. Don't talk about what you are going to do, just do it. Too many people brag about what they are going to do instead of what they did. When you begin to succeed, you won't have to tell anyone. They'll all be watching you. So we are now going to take another 2 minutes break, and when we return, we will do a quick recap and leave you with an action plan to strengthen your positive yes attitude journey. Don't forget that you can always connect and interact with us on social media or using the IBGR app for Android and iOS, which is ready and available for you to download. Just search on your Android Play or Apple Store for IBGR, and you can download it, and then you can listen to current programming, on-demand podcasts, read the show notes, and stay current on news and connect with us on air. You have been listening to Buying Customers on the International Business Growth Radio Network. I am Gaby Awad, and we will be back after a short break.